Hi, I'm Margie Patchett, Executive Director of Volusia Tax Reform. We've invited all the candidates running for Volusia County Council to visit with us and answer questions pertaining to the issues facing today's voters. These are their answers. In 2003, the Volusia County total budget was $370 million. Last year, it was $698 million, an increase of $41 million each year. How are we better off considering this increase in spending by Volusia County? And do you think the quality of life in Volusia has increased here in the same proportion?
The quality of life, to me, I've been here since 1965, I don't think the quality of life has improved. I don't think it has decreased necessarily either, but I see a lot of what's happening with the county taxes being related to the fact that they are consolidating so many services. So naturally, as they take over more services, the taxes for the county are going to go up. The question is, are they being offset by corresponding reductions in the taxes in the areas that they have consolidated those services from? And that, to me, is the real crux of the matter. So I'm not sure that that has happened. I think it's kind of, it's a growing animal that really needs to be contained.
How would you approach getting more jobs for Volusia County?
Well, we definitely have a great system here of 5 universities of various levels. We have intersecting interstate highways. We have a Daytona Beach International Airport. We have the Speedway. We have so many resources that should be bringing us more industry. There's clearly a problem with the tax structure, in my opinion. So my goal would be to work on looking at what the problems are. I think we have our boards that are focused on that, the CVB and the Halifax Area Advertising Authority and the Team Volusia. And now, of course, we have just brought in a new director of the Convention and Visitors Bureau, CVB. So I think that we have opportunities here that we just need to continue to focus on as far as partnering with the schools, partnering with the businesses that are already here. I'm a big fan of the business incubators. I think we need to grow that concept more and work with those entities so that we can provide incentives for them to work well and bring in more businesses, because we definitely need to have more business here.
With property values falling, how do you see the county making up the shortfall?
I don't see making up the shortfall as being the solution. I think we need to control the expenses. You can't keep taxing the taxpayers don't need to keep carrying the burden. So the only way I see, and what I've already done in my role as the mayor of Ponce Inlet and also as the lab director at Burt Fish Medical Center, was reduce expenses, increase efficiencies, and use technology to the greatest advantage, things along those lines, so that we're really reducing expenses and not trying to just transfer the burden.
There have been recent allegations of the county violating the sunshine laws, i.e. ECHO. What will you do to ensure that the county is more transparent?
Well, I don't approve of the way that vote went. I think that the people need to be making those decisions from the beginning. And I wouldn't support another concept like that. I would want to return to where it was before, with all the land use decisions being made in a public meeting, not by staff. Staff is to implement policy, not make recommendations on policy.